You know, the big problem with Frogger is his complete evasion of criticism. In the video, which I'm going to be responding to right now, he evades every single point that I mentioned in my video. Fuck, he showed more focus on marbles if anything. And that leads to another thing. Another thing which I dislike about his content is the fact that every single video lacks a profound amount of structure. Don't believe me? Let's go in on the video.
In the background, that would be Adventure Time playing for my little brother. And I will get a better capture deal going on recently. Got my computer fixed and
Hey, give me a minute.
And my old webcam just can't install properly with this, and when I go and film a video, it's just not like how it used to be, so I'm gonna get that worked out. Anyway, so just bear with the choppy footage, because I know my words can come through just fine.
Would you get to the fucking point already? Good fucking god, do you know any way of how to make somewhat of a decent video? The first start of your video is supposed to reel in your audience and make them captivate to watch the entire fucking thing. Not so bored that they want to turn it off. For fuck's sakes, all of the shit that you were droning on, you could have fucking put in the description.
Alright, so recently there were two people, I think Burning Coalition or Burn Coalition, and then some other guy decided to try to expose my channel or talk about my channel or something. This looks a little weird, so I'm gonna put it like this.
Frogger, for the love of fucking god, could you just script your videos? You film off a webcam, so it wouldn't even be noticeable. Just read it out, then end the video. I mean, it's bad enough that you've got a shitty camera and a shitty microphone, but you could at least compensate for that by having somewhat of a decent substance to it.
I read your comments. It's like, yeah, you know, he did make a Greg video, and then he made 2 other videos after that. I'm like, and? Did you not, I don't know, watch those videos?
Thank you, Frogger, for providing zero context to my comment whatsoever. If you actually had context on it, you'd understand what I was meaning. Someone commented on my video saying, he hasn't done a video on Onision for ages. So I corrected them and said the last video that you did on Onision was a month ago, and then you did 2 videos after that. I was saying that because there was 2 videos after that, there wasn't really that much of a gap to use the word ages to define it.
I was doing things against Onision since about 2010. So, and probably even before then, just not in an organized manner, really.
Yeah, I've addressed this before, and I'm aware that you've been going after Onision for a long duration, which is exactly why I said that you need to stop obsessing over him. You've been doing it for around the time the whole Shiloh incident happened, am I correct? And if that's the case, then it's been years of you going after Onision, years on end, and just copying your friend some guy 827. Now granted, were you there from the start? Yeah, but it's obvious that you're piggybacking some guy 827 now. Because you're not that far from me on subs, and I'm not a relatively big channel, so it's obvious that you're trying to piggyback to him and get subs back. It's pretty fucking blatant.
And I actually had, you know, experience with that, and it was good advice. When you go out monster hunting, make sure not to become one yourself. Don't stare too much into the abyss, or the abyss will become you.
This relates to my video, how?
So, your whole idea about my channel, in terms of my content, is kind of skewed, because yes, I make a lot of videos on Onision. I liked those topics. I liked having people subscribe, and I like giving the whole awareness factor to them.
Yeah, but why? Why do you care about someone on the internet who you have no interaction with in real life? He affects your real life in no way, so why the fuck do you care if someone on the internet's doing something bad?
I did make a difference. Stevie did make a difference. Everybody in general has made a difference, whether it be just awareness.
You know what's making a difference? Donating to charity. You know what's making a difference? Helping someone out in the street. You know what's making a difference? Just being a nice person in general. Being a nice person is making a difference to the fucking world. Because it's just one nice extra person on the world for someone to remember. What are you doing? You're making fun of people online. Wow. The difference between me and you is that I'm able to separate my real life from my online life. I realise that my online life is just where I go to relax, where I go to chill, where I go to just, unwind. You choose it as, oh hey, let's find if Onision's done another video. Granted, it may be hypocritical right now, unwinding, doing a video against you. But the difference is, this is me venting my frustrations. It's giving me a good feeling because I'm letting out my anger towards a certain inanimate object.
Or getting animal control knocking on his door, which Stevie and I are responsible for.
Oh yeah, that debacle. Wasn't it when you posted Onision's doc and then your channel got flagged down by Skull Ripper and Noshi Productions? Why are you using this as a badge of honor?
And then the animal control people giving it over to a prosecutor, and they're making a little investigation on things. I can't go into grave detail what else they're investigating, but they've been investigating him for quite some time on other things. This is sort of just coming on to the rest of the charges that they're going on, So we didn't make a difference. We don't make a difference with making these videos. Greg knows who we are, okay? He knows we exist, obviously. He knows who some guy is. He knows who I am. I mean, hell, he knew who I was even before the debate that I had with him earlier this year. And the thing is that I know that for a fact, because as soon as I came in, because at the time it was me.
Thanks. I don't see why you're going into this amount of detail about something which is already in full detail enough. I mean, that's like me saying, M22Frogger is a YouTuber who, he has long hair, he's got eyebrows, he's got eyelids, he's got flesh, teeth, he's got gums inside, and lips. He's also got, he usually wears shirts in his videos, and he's got toenails, from what I'm aware of. He's also got a house with furniture. You can see how this will get fucking boring, okay? First you struggle to get to the point, then when you've got to the point, you can't shut the fuck up. Just wrap things up.
And then he went back to, I think, looking up, like, tentacle porn or something. I don't know, whatever Onision does on his free time.
Wow, Frogger, you're really shitty at using ad hominem attacks. The best way to make an ad hominem attack is to actually expand upon it. For example, hey, you're a fucking retard. And the reason that you're a fucking retard is that you delete comments, you block people, you do all this. You don't understand. I'm not referring this as you, by the way. I'm just saying if you were to, use an ad hominem attack towards someone who's done those actions, do that. Don't just say, ha, you're stupid, ha, you're retarded. You look like a fucking moron and you have no credibility.
When I was thinking about coming back to YouTube to make a video, I wanted to make new content. If Greg did something I didn't like, sure, I might make commentary on it. But at the same time, I have other topics that I'm very passionate about, that I want to cover.
Well then, Frogger, you know what you do when you're actually passionate about something and you want to do something beyond Onision stuff? Then you fucking ditch the Onision stick. You're only doing it to get attention at this point. It's blatantly fucking obvious. You've basically admitted it here. You've got projects that you want to work on which you're extremely passionate about, then fucking work on them. Do it. I'm not stopping you. No one's stopping you. Do it. It'll probably benefit your channel that minor fucking bit.
Him basically, this is when a really bad argument about somebody comes up. It's like, I'm gonna say this, that, and the third, and then repeat it 2 to 3 times, and then basically comment on your looks.
So basically what you did with me.
And say that you must have been an ugly-ass motherfucker back in high school, a very awkward person that nobody liked, and I'm just like, this guy don't know about my high school life, does he?
So it's perfectly okay for you to make fun of my voice, and it's also perfectly okay for you to make remarks about Saket's apparent sugar tits. Screen cap I'll display at the end, by the way. It's okay for you to make ad hominem attacks, but it's not okay for someone like Marbles, who actually did elaborate on his points. The only reason that I see making videos on him is the fact that, hey, we're gonna get more views if we do videos against him. And that's the only fucking reason you're doing it. Views! extra fame, extra fame. You're doing it for that reason, you fucking know it. You're not doing it because you genuinely care about Onision. You're doing it because you get that badge. Well done. You do videos on Onision. Good on you, pals.